The next function is Colorize Image. By designating a reference zone and a target zone, check the minimum and maximum step difference and output a colorized image according to the height. Please remember that a target zone should be above the reference zone. Grid divides the interval by dx and dy to calculate the step difference. And then, only the grid is output where the min and max points exist. The max point is indicated by two squared icon and the min point by a diamond icon. And there is another function, use the max z of reference zone. If it is checked, it means that the standard of the reference zone is the max point of the layer. On the other hand, if it is not checked, the standard of the reference zone is set as each position of the reference zone. Let's go back to the program. In the Mesh tab, there is a Colorize Image. At first, let's define the reference zone and target zone. I will enter a glass layer, which is the bottom substrate, and gate 2 for the target zone. Also, I will input 5000 for the resolution. Finally, let's enter 10 by 10 for grid. Since the glass layer is a planarized layer, there is no difference whether to use this function. So in this case, I will uncheck it. In addition, we only want to see the result of the colorized image. Therefore, I will check this delete structure file function. Therefore, the height and step difference will be calculated from this part. All conditions for colorized image simulation were set. So please click this button to rename the project file. And then run to proceed with the simulation. When the calculation is completed, folders and files are created. If you go into the result folder, there are PNG files as follows. Let's click the PNG file for gate 2. On the right, there is a legend. The lowest height is 20, and the highest one is 21.34. Also, each value is expressed in a different color. So the red color means the highest height. To check the result, let's compare between PNG file and 3D structure file. Please click this Drawn on and off. Let's check the area from glass to gate 2 by the simulation condition that we defined. You can see that this part is the highest, and by the via hole, these parts are the lowest. Therefore, the PNG file and the 3D structure file have the same shape. Also, we set the grid as 10 by 10. So if you enter the grid 10 by 10 in drawn on and off, and check it with the top view, it is divided in the following form. In the PNG file, only the grids are output where the min and max points exist. Therefore, the min max points for these 4 grids are visible. Through the examples, I have explained about TSolidX. Those who have seen this video will not have much trouble using this program. Please refer to the manual for advanced features that I have not mentioned. Thank you for watching this video.